I'm going to show you how to modify some traditional back massage strokes to safely accommodate the needs of clients with compromised axillary lymph nodes, as indicated by the red marker. The strokes I'm going to start off showing you are for bilaterally compromised axillary nodes. This is not a massage sequence or routine. It's just a few examples of how we can modify traditional strokes for this clientele. And once you understand the underlying concepts, you'll be able to modify your protocols accordingly. As a starting point, you should understand where the quadrant borders are. Bear in mind, this is not an anatomical structure on the inside of the body. So for different clients' bodies, those lines could move a little. You also want to understand what the midline is of the upper quadrant. We're going to draw that in green, and we're going to call that the midline. When you first start with this work, doing back massage for people with compromised nodes, once you've identified the compromised quadrant that you need to make modifications for, it might be easier for you to initially build your back massage around doing a series of quadrant exit strokes. A quadrant exit stroke is a stroke that moves from a compromised area into an area of safety. Notice that I'm using the midline, the green line, as the extreme limit of where I should start a stroke before heading for the closest exit route. And that I'm only using the midline as a stroke starting point after I've already addressed the proximal first, then distal guideline. In the same way that the circle C's on the décolleté over the pectoral muscles were appropriate for this particular client profile, we can mirror that move on the back with circle C's towards the spine. Building your back massage around a series of quadrant exit strokes makes it easy for you to think about the process and use strokes that you already used during your back massage, just modifying them in a way to make it safe for this clientele. In addition to the back massage modifications that we just reviewed, where we were working with clients who were bilaterally compromised in the axillary lymph node area, there are a few additional quadrant exit strokes that we can add for clients who are compromised axillary one side only. In this particular case, we're going to work with a client who's compromised on the right hand side and place our red marker there. An additional quadrant exit stroke that we can use for this client includes taking strokes crossing over the sagittal watershed from the compromised quadrant into the adjacent uncompromised safety zone. The V-scoop is a universal exit move, appropriate for people who have compromised cervical, axillary, and inguinal nodes, and it can be used easily during back massage applications as well. Our red markers indicate that now we're working with a client with compromised inguinal nodes. When approaching our back massage, again, we want to be thinking about working with quadrant exit strokes. For this client profile, this is what they might look like.